Hi everyone, good evening and welcome to today's session on mindful parenting. This is something very close to my heart and today I'd like to speak to you about this. In this time of pandemic and total chaos, what's important? That we bring out children strong, confident and less fearful. I'll be speaking to you about mindful parenting. Parenting indeed is a journey that is filled with trials and tribulations. But mindful parenting will indeed help you in some way to be a friend to your child. What is mindful parenting? Mindful parenting is being in the present moment on purpose with your children. During this process, you do not get distracted. You will have people speaking to you on WhatsApp, on Facebook. You would have the news coming in. You would have phone calls coming in. But you choose a specific time. You schedule a time. And you will avoid all these distractions. And you will focus solely on your children. During this time, one must not forget as parents, we are ready to give advice. We are not supposed to do that. We're just supposed to listen to our children. We're supposed to just be ears and give our ears to our children. Let them speak, not advise them, not give them any sort of questioning. Why are you doing this? What is this? Just listen to them. Set a time where you are listening to them. You are spending your time with them. They are your soul and whole goal. Another important aspect in mindful parenting is not judging. Don't judge the book by the cover. Don't give them any kind of analysis or judgment or any kind of advice about what they are sharing, because then they will be very skeptical to share things with you. So avoid judging. So please remember two important aspects that we are talking about mindful parenting is, first aspect is the time schedule. And the second aspect is not judging. So today we're going to talk about various tips to practice mindful parenting with our children. First is developing habits. Habits, it takes 21 days to form a habit. The best time, the quarantine time, 21 days to form good habits in your children. So either you want to form a habit of reading. So this is the best time you can do it. You can make your child read different books, either an e-book if you don't have books available at home. An e-book would help you in this situation. Or show them various philosophers, various people who will build your children with courage. Superheroes, role models, Mother Teresa, people, John F. Kennedy, such people will build your children. The second aspect that you would be telling your children about would be meditation. Meditation would not be preaching about meditation. You can do a simple activity of taking the windchime and banging the windchime and make them sit. Let them be alert to the sound. When you bang, let them hear the sound. And when they can't hear the sound, let them raise their hands. That shows presence of mind, alertness. You're not preaching. You're bringing about a kind of awareness. This activity could be done with children who are big, 7, 8-year-old kids, not the younger ones. Another activity for the younger ones. When you're going to sleep or when you're just lying on the floor and doing nothing, you can make them play the bubble game. The bubble game is a real fun game. You lie down on the floor and you imagine various bubbles passing through you. These bubbles could be given a color, a picture, an emotion, an aspect of gratitude. You can ask your children to give colors to the bubbles. Let them close their eyes and imagine bubbles coming up their way. Children are always fascinated with bubbles and colors. And this way you can ask them to give bubbles and colors to the ones who are close to them. And that way you will come to know about your children's friends. You will come to know about the ones who they like and the ones who they do not like. I did this activity with my daughter, and I got to know that my daughter didn't like some people because she gave them grey color buttons, and the ones she liked, she gave them pink, red, and all the bright colors. So each activity will tell you more about the child and also help you to analyze your child. Your child will also learn to have gratitude. After doing this with your child, you can practice gratitude. Let your child believe that she needs to be thankful. She or he needs to be thankful about everything in life. So every little thing that they have is a little bubble coming up their way. For example, a house is a little bubble. Their cycle is a little bubble. Their toys are little bubbles. And all this she needs to be thankful for. And who does she need to be thankful for? He or she. To you. That's how you instill gratefulness, gratitude. The best attitude among people will be gratitude. And gratitude children will be less complaining children. So this is a perfect activity for small children. Another activity that you can practice, another important activity that you can do is the gratitude jar. A very beautiful activity wherein you put a jar, get any container from your kitchen, keep the container in the house, and everybody writes something that they are grateful for. You can practice this once a week. A specific time should be scheduled on purpose, and everybody in the family puts in a chit. For example, I am grateful for my mummy because she cooks such yummy food. I'm grateful to my dad, he does overtime so that he can provide for us. In this way, you are making your children realize about the small sacrifices you do. And also, they are saying thank you to you. And in that way, when you say thank you to someone, that person feels like doing more and more for you. Everyone likes to be appreciated and said thank you. Picture perfect, the next aspect that we will be talking to you. So far we've covered the bubbles, the wind shine, and now we're going to do picture perfect. We've done the gratitude jar also. So picture perfect is a part of the gratitude jar. Picture perfect is either when you meet for a meal, either on a Sunday or a Saturday when the whole family together eats together. You can do this picture perfect moment. Each one gets a sheet of paper and they draw their picture perfect moment from the past, the moment that they really enjoyed. Draw that moment and then talk about that moment. It indeed will recreate the moment of mindfulness. You will again go back to that moment and you will indeed have a spectacular time. That's for the whole family. Even small children can participate by drawing. Next important thing that I would like to tell you, or the next important tip that I would like to give you, is unexpected kindness. That's the need of the hour. During this time, your children are with you at home and they're going to be watching you like camera lenses, and they're going to be following you. If you as spouses share the household chores, help each other, practice unexpected kindness, you will see that your children too will learn. As behavior is caught rather than taught, so we should be an example to our children. If you see your husband washing clothes, you could help him to do some other work. And this way your children are watching you and they are growing. Unexpected kindness is what the world needs. This will set the plague away. The last but not the least, the most integral part of this presentation is the growth mindset and the fixed mindset. I'd like to give examples to this and you see where you fit in. The growth mindset and the fixed mindset. A scenario number 1. Your child has got excellent grades and has done very well. Growth mindset's answer is. Please pay attention to the growth mindset and the fixed mindset answer, and you see where do you fall into. The growth mindset says you have worked really hard and you are happy as a parent that your child has worked really hard, and that's why he's deserving this kind of A grade. The fixed mindset says, Oh, you hardly studied. You hardly did any work or effort. You're really intelligent. So this was case 1, the growth mindset and the fixed mindset. Case 2, the situation of pandemic, chaos. Growth mindset, what can I learn more? What can I give more? How can I develop my child's skills? What is my child lagging behind? How can I enhance those skills? Fixed mindset, chaos, panic, my business is at loss, my everything is at loss, everything is at stake. And my child is just left to watch TV. My child is just left to explore. And finally, if he or she does too much of mischief, I'm yelling on top of my voice, I'm irritated and anxious. Which is the behavior that you would choose? If you choose a growth mindset, if you believe that this shall pass, you shall also make your child as confident, challenging. He or she will always be ready to face any challenge that comes his way. This is the threshold time, the time for you to build children as confident adults. You know, in the world of employer-employee, when your children become adults, nobody is going to praise your child for his or her talent. They're going to praise your child for the hard work put in the project and how that hard work has benefited the company. So talent is not going to be appreciated. Hard work, grit, determination. If you read stories of superheroes and if you read people, J.K. Rowling, nobody appreciates her talent. People appreciate Harry Potter, her work, her hard work, and her not giving up. That's why she's a superhero. She's a role model. People appreciate Mother Teresa's journey of coming out of her comfort zone and feeding people. Her dedication, her sincerity, her life, seeing God in others. Problems, situations will be difficult, but how we face it. We need to bounce back like the rubber band. We can't be static. And this is what we need to teach our children. The present moment is the best moment. Share your experience. Build them to more confident children. Thank you very much.